Well, it looks like we're going to welcome 2022 with a new limited edition character in the game. I mean, we have two limited edition character. One of them is Alice, and one of them is Eydis, and this is pretty much the common thing nowadays. It's not even like special anymore because everything is limited, right? I mean, we've been having limited edition characters since I don't know when, and they're starting it off before the New Year's, because they know pretty much everybody knows that is in business that January is probably the worst year. I mean, after Christmas, nobody does anything, right? Um, so, they're doing it before January or right on. I don't know. But, anyways, so because other games, right? I notice other games they don't do anything at all because they want to give people a break, right? Um, Almost every other game that I played is like that, except this game. This game is just like bam, bam, bam. They're trying to milk you for your money. So right off the bat, I want to talk about their step up. How now it's going back to the step one to step three, and in theory, okay, in theory, most people would believe, hey, you could probably get it on step five because you don't need to go to step seven. Because I guarantee you, it's pretty much rigged for the step seven thing. Your account either gets it or doesn't get it. Because I have six accounts. There is no fucking way I go to step five on each account, and let's just say step three that is guaranteed a 4-star, right? And there's supposedly increased rate for the featured characters. There is no freaking way. I go to step three, and I'm not guaranteed on six accounts the limited edition character, right? There's no way since it's supposedly step up. Well, not step up. I mean, it's supposedly a higher rate, right? There's no freaking way that you have six accounts and you go to step three or step five and you don't even get the character, and there's no way. But how they do it, how I feel they do it, and how I feel they rig it is that what happens is that there are some scouts that is has better rates or natural rates or something like that. I don't know what to call it. Like, for example, Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh's rate is pretty much like normal, right? What happened is that let's say they have a bunch of scouts, and imagine this one as Eydis and Alice, which is the other limited edition character. So what happens is they first release that scout, so there's two of them, right? There's two characters, and your account is only guaranteed one character. I'm pretty sure of that. And then what happens is if you buy the two banner, so you have to buy the single banner as well. So that's how they try to make it work. They say, oh, well, your single banner, they give you one, right? And then, you have to go to step five or step seven on the single banner. So they want you to buy the single banner too. They don't want you to skip the single banner. So that's the only way. So, anyways, I'm pretty sure the Alice and Eydis scouts, you had to buy the single banners because the double banners will only give you one character. And same with this one, the light Kirito and Asuna, right? All of my accounts only got one of the characters. It never got two of them. And this account, you notice I'm like on step 11 or 12. I don't know what it is, but I still didn't get Kirito. And you gotta be wondering, what the hell, right? Why do you get like so many Asunas? Well, because you're only guaranteed one of the characters. Now, Yu-Gi-Oh was normal. I gotta say, out of all the rates, I guess you could call it normal, or you could call it they made it extra lucky for you. So if you did a scout on Yu-Gi-Oh, you would have gotten it, right? Up to step five, anywhere between one to step five, you would have gotten it. You didn't. Now for Sinon, is at a 50-50 rate, I believe, or 50% of whatever they're doing. But Yu-Gi-Oh is at like 80%. Let's just say that. And, you know, um, Kirito Asuna and the Alice and Eydis was like at 20%. Okay? And I know this because my accounts, I can see what I'm getting, right? And of course, I'm running out of diamonds, so as I go up, I can't even do it anymore. Uh, the Sinon one, I noticed the Sinon and the administrator. I noticed that whatever account got Sin on the first try, got Administrator on the first try, but I didn't do that many Administrator scouts because it wasn't limited. So, you know, it might have been Administrator, which is lucky, but I noticed that account kept on getting characters that other accounts weren't getting. So you gotta be wondering, why is only this account getting it, right? So, anyways, I'm not a big fan of these scouts because of those reasons, because I could see it. I'm not blind, right? I have various accounts, and I'm wondering, hey, why is this account only getting it? And why is all my other accounts only getting one of the two characters and never both of the characters? How's that possible? You have 5 accounts and you burned all your diamonds. You burned all your ordinal diamonds. You burned all the events diamonds. And bam, you don't get it. How's that possible, right? And not only that, it's guaranteed, right? On the third try. If it was the normal scout from before, you would have got it on the 5th try. I mean, you would have gotten it on the guaranteed, but it's not guaranteed anymore. So, anyways, so they revert back to this old step up scout, how they 50% off on the first one and the third one, and the third one's not guaranteeing, like, not gonna guarantee you any 4 stars anymore, and it doesn't guarantee you the character on step 7. Now, at first glance, you'd think, hey, once you get to step 5, you're good, right? Because most of the times on the old scouts, right, you get it on step 5. But I think they take it up a notch. I think what they are doing on this one is they are going to keep the lower rates. And what happens is that you're not going to get it on step 7 either. I mean, you might. I haven't even seen the scout yet, right? I haven't done it or anything. So, but I'm guessing because I feel like they gone worse and worse on everything. So why would they get better and better, right? Or why would they even go back to the old way? Because they felt like there's a problem, so they wanted to change. So they made the change, and everybody hated it. But how is it, possible? They're all of a sudden they have a heart now, right? I don't feel like all of a sudden they got in a heart. I feel like, you know, they just need to do something to blind people because that's what they've been doing all along. Been trying to blindside you, right? By giving you the 50% off on the first scout and then the second scout and then guarantee on the third scout, right? That is and then they lowered the rates. Well, that's blindsiding you. They did, it's not like, oh, they're trying to help you. And if you look at the rates, right? These rates things, they never change. How are these rates even honest if the rates are different before, right? And the new rates. So these rates you could throw out the windows. These numbers here, they mean nothing. Okay? They mean nothing. And like I was saying, if they were trying to blindside you before, I don't feel like they're gonna and people realize that they were tricking them, that the odds don't make sense and they're all messed up. Well, what will make them change, right? They won't. So I just feel like they're trying to blindside you again by just keeping the old rates, right? Or, I mean, not the old rates, but keeping the old system and then lowering the rates. So that is more logical to me, but that's what I'm guessing. That's all I'm guessing. So that's what I feel they're going to do. It's not out yet. I don't know. They might not. But even if they don't do it now, they will do it sooner or later. Because, maybe they're just trying to make up, and then after, when things die down, they'll go back to lowering the rates and not changing it so you won't even know. But I will know. Because I do the fucking scouts and I put in the money, right? And then now I'm not putting in the money anymore. I'm just saving up the diamond cubes. I'm just like, forget this, right? So, anyways, I took almost 10 minutes talking about the rigged scouts and how I feel it's going to be rigged. But let's talk about the character now. So, I don't really like the character, first of all. I mean, I like the character design, right? I mean, look at her. She looks cool, and she looks cool. Both unique characters. But the stats, I'm not too crazy about, except this one. This one's okay. Because it has +3 to recollection field. Universal thing. You will always need +3 to recollection field to benefit your battles, right? I mean, if you're doing the Earth boss battle thingy in here, if you didn't have a +3 to recollection field, even if you didn't like, let's say the T-Say that had +3 to Earth, she will become beneficial, right? So, anyways, that in that sense, I would just wait for the single Eydis scout, right? I mean, I don't know what will happen then, but at least you have a higher chance of getting Eydis, better than Alice. So, anyways, I mean, CAA pretty much useless. Uh, lowers magic resistance. She's a charged regular 21%. Cannot increase charge either. So, you know, she's pretty normal. I don't know. I mean, she's there. She has +1 to recollection field. She doesn't heal. So, pretty normal. Now, for Alice, right? I feel that Alice does do some beneficial stuff like heal and break at the same time. Very, very important. But she's not universal, which means that she's replaceable. If you have Asuna on the Earth as the Earth character, you'll notice that even if you had the healing Asuna, you cannot beat the boss, right? So, uh, these things, can be replaced. Now, the E, focus and protect, increases all magic attack to allies, and then increases physical resistance, magic recollection field +1. It's beneficial, but I feel in the long term the character will become useless. I mean, it's not like this one. You right off the bat you got +3 to recollection field on your incarnate attack, right? So that is more important. But Alice, she has decent skills. It's just that she's replaceable in the long term. And if I were to scout, I'd rather scout for Eydis, which will be beneficial to me, than scout for Alice. Because Alice should be pretty good. She's a good character. She's not bad, per se, But of the two, I feel Eydis is a long-term situation. And Alice is a short-term situation. Because in the long term, I think Eydis will help you more. I mean, in whatever case, you need +3 to recollection field. There's no way you don't. And that's pretty much it. She's a break, attack, enhance. Well, not enhance mode, but enhance. I think that's what you call it. E field. Enhance field. But anyways, that's the new 2022 Scout and my humble analysis of not only the character, but the scouts, the rates, and what they're going to do in 2022 so you could be prepared for it.